my wonder people. All right, all right, all right, all right. Practicing positivity phenoms. Y'all got the 3 P's. Practicing positivity phenoms. Yes, I am talking about you, and I beg your pardon. I've got my little phone stand in the shot here, but I want to just come in and say welcome to 2023, the year of 7. So all of my numerology folk out there, y'all come on with it. Give us some knowledge in the chat. What is the 7 about? I look forward to seeing it in the comments. But for now, here's what I want you to know as you bounce in. Y'all know how we do. We bounce in. So bounce in, get comfortable. I am not going to be long, but y'all know I'd like to try and be strong. So, or how about this, as Mr. B says, don't try, do. And I learned recently in the South African, many languages in South Africa, there is no word for try. You do or you don't. There's no in between. So I won't try. I'm just going to be strong. And y'all will let me know if I succeed or if I fail. Listen, this is who I am. I'm Dr. Nicole Bossard, as you all may know. And I am here at the Practicing Positivity, the studio. And as you can see below, here's what we do here. Here's what we're about here. This is a place, this is a living, dynamic learning lab for you to discover, for you to uncover, for you to put your hands and heart back around those things, those practices, those principles, that insight, that wisdom, whatever gives you vitality, reconnects you to your sense of purpose, grounds you in your love of life. And for us, what we mean here in the studio for Practicing Positivity Phenoms, what life stands for is love, inspiration, faith, and an exceptional, extraordinary experience called life. So I wanted to just welcome you in. And it is not just first Friday of the month of January, it's first Friday of the year 2023. So y'all know what First Fridays is here in the studio. And that is, listen, what is giving you life? Remember that life I just shared with it. You remember what life stands for? Love, inspiration, faith. You could also put in there fun and freedom for that F. And for the E, an extraordinary, exceptional experience called life. So as you're thinking about this year, as you're thinking about today, as you're thinking about this week, as you're thinking about January, and for some of us, it just might be that as far as we can think is this moment, is this breath. I want you to be thinking about what's giving you life. What's rooting and grounding you back in a sense of love, a sense of belonging? What's inspiring you right now? What is it that's reconnecting you to a sense of fun and playfulness, joy and freedom in your self-expression? Where are you acknowledging or recognizing? That's the word that was trying to come out. An exceptional, extraordinary experience. So for me, what is giving me life is this show and this year, or this communication tool that we have called the studio live stream. This is going to be a year of I'm so excited about the year. What's giving me life is just a sense of anticipation of how we are going to grow together. And I want to start this year by sharing something with you. You know, I love coming and speaking with you all. I love coming and learning. I love how you all are stretching and pushing me so that when you come into this place, that I'm creating the conditions for you to come in and more fully know yourself, more fully express yourself in the imperfectly perfect expression that you are. So as you all are pushing me, I look forward, and I've been growing, I've been learning, and I'll be doing a lot more of that with you this year. What is giving me life right now is thinking about the 12 months that we have together. We've got a full calendar year. And in this full calendar year, as I was preparing for this year, and I was preparing, frankly, for our What's Giving Me Life Fridays today, what's giving me life is I remembered, Positivity is one of these words that, unfortunately, in our culture, sometimes it has a negative connotation. People immediately throw things on top of it like, oh, toxic positivity, or hey, that's just nice, or, if you want to get ahead, you've got to be what? Brutally honest with yourself. And I'm actually coming from a different perspective. First of all, this is a Napoleonism number one. The power of positivity is in its authenticity. But as I was thinking about positivity and having us have a powerful and meaningful dialogue throughout the year about positivity, I realized I hadn't shared with you all why in the world am I so excited to have people and to really deepen my own practice of positivity. And the reason is simply this. For me, positivity, it's a portal, not a destination. It's a journey, not a landing point where we stop. It's something that we cultivate. It's an ever deepening, infinite capacity that allows us to more easily and more fully access who we are. Positivity has a function for me that is divine in nature, no doubt. That is something meta, beyond the reasoning mind and beyond the physical existence. Positivity helps us to access that thing, that essence that is bigger than us individually and that binds us together collectively. Positivity is a doorway. It's not the only doorway, but it's the doorway that I'm here to kind of frame out and pimp out and invite you into. That's why I'm so excited about positivity. So this year, every month, we're going to explore positivity from a slightly different angle. It has many different elements to it, but we're going to start unpacking. If we're practicing positivity, what are the things that we can practice? And I want to ground it in some specific conversations, things like joy, things like generativity, things like grace and gratitude, things like inspiration. I've got a whole list. Every month, we're going to really focus and dive into these different aspects and elements of positivity. Why? So that you can begin to have a more nuanced and a much greater latitude in how you practice and exemplify this positivity. Why? So that that door frame to accessing that unlimited potential that is in you is strong, and it can withhold and stand any pressures coming from either side, above or below. That doorway that you're creating here to that greater potential stays wide and open for you in your cultivated practice of positivity. So we'll be doing and bringing in some work from Dr. Barbara Fredrickson. We'll be bringing in some work from a lot of different places to talk about positivity and how we embody it and how we express it and how we enact it and how we make it a part of who we are, what we are, and most importantly, we use it to help us go deeper and bolder into that thing called life. So that's what's up for us, and that's what's giving me life this year. So as you're listening in, I want you to go to the comments, go to the chat, put in what is giving you life right now as you're thinking about the full expanse of a year sitting in front of you. What's giving you life? And then I want you to tack an additional question onto that. What is it about practicing positivity that amplifies that feeling of what's giving you life? How might just that little bit that I've shared with you this morning or this afternoon or whatever time zone you're in, what is it about practicing positivity as a portal, practicing positivity as a through point, practicing positivity as a functional tool that helps to amplify that feeling of what's giving you life, what's giving you joy, what's giving you a sense of vitality for creating this masterpiece that is in you? It wasn't given to anybody else, just you. And if it doesn't come through you, somebody else might do some beautiful things, but it won't be the beautiful thing that is you. So as we go into this new year, please blow up the chat, blow up the comments. What is giving you life? And let me just go ahead. You all know how we like to bounce it in, and I love to bounce it out. This is copyright-free music, of course, from the Chill Band. And this is their upbeat hip-hop vibe on their album Chill Work Music. Check it out in the YouTube audio library if you like. And y'all know how we do. If you like what you hear, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, you down for the journey of positivity this year with me, please hit that like and subscribe button, or hit the like and follow if you're watching in Facebook. But come on in, get on the train, be in the spot. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. And by the way, if you are picking up what I'm putting down, make sure you share this stream today. Make sure you share it with somebody. Make sure, hey, bring somebody along with you for the trip. It's wonderful to travel in a crew. Be rolling 5 and 10 deep. Big shout out to Will Latif and the PD fam coming up out of Philly. Big shout out to Mr. B holding it down in Florida. Big shout out to all of my friends, Leah Lovelight Michaels out in Puerto Rico right now. Big shout out to Monica Charisse, the coach, the self-image coach of all time. Check her out. So, and big shout out to Charmaine Hurd. She is the love guru. So listen, and love in alignment. Big shout out to Spaciousness Works, those folks who are doing the do around racial equity, diversity, inclusion, and accessibility with an appreciative inquiry grounding point. So check them all out. Spaciousness Works, Tanya Cruz Teller, Marlene Ogawa, and the whole team at Spaciousness Works. Listen, I mention all of these folks because these are people that are amplifying positivity, light, and love in the world. So check them out if you can, and I will see you next week as we continue our deep dive into positivity. Yes, let's do this. I'll see you soon.